Imagine a bustling waterway teeming with vessels of all shapes and sizes. From sleek sailboats to massive cargo ships, each vessel navigates a shared space. In this dynamic environment, a common language and a clear set of rules are crucial to prevent accidents and ensure the safety of everyone on board. This is where the international regulations for preventing collisions at sea, better known as the COLREGS, come into play. At the heart of the COLREGS lies Rule 3, a fundamental pillar that underpins safe navigation. This rule provides essential definitions for specific vessel conditions, clarifying how these conditions affect a vessel's rights and responsibilities. By understanding Rule 3, boaters gain a crucial understanding of how to navigate safely and responsibly, minimizing the risk of collisions and contributing to a safer maritime environment for all. This essay delves into the core definitions outlined in COLREGS Rule 3, breaking down complex maritime jargon into easily understandable concepts. We'll explore terms like vessel not under command, vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver, and vessel constrained by her draft, using relatable examples to illustrate their practical implications. Whether you're a seasoned captain or a novice boater, grasping these definitions is paramount to safe and enjoyable time on the water. Remember, safety on the water is everyone's responsibility. By familiarizing ourselves with the COLREGS and applying these rules diligently, we can all contribute to a safer and more enjoyable boating experience for all. COLREGS. Rule 3 serves as a maritime glossary, defining key terms that dictate how vessels should interact on the water. These definitions, though seemingly technical, are crucial for understanding the rules of the road at sea. Let's break down these definitions into digestible concepts, using everyday examples to illustrate their importance. First, we have vessel not under command. Picture a sailboat caught in a sudden fierce storm, its rudder damaged and sails ripped. This vessel, unable to maneuver as intended, is considered not under command. This status signals to other vessels that it requires a wide berth and special consideration to avoid a collision. Next, we have vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver. Imagine a research vessel deploying a large underwater drone. While still able to maneuver to some extent, the deployed equipment significantly limits its ability to change course or speed quickly. This vessel, temporarily restricted in its maneuverability, must signal its status to others, prompting them to proceed with caution. Finally, consider a large cargo ship approaching a harbor. The ship, heavily loaded, sits lower in the water, restricted by its draft. The depth of water a vessel needs to float freely. This constraint requires careful navigation, particularly in shallow waters, demanding awareness from both the ship and surrounding vessels. Imagine a powerboat cruising along a scenic waterway. Suddenly, a loud bang echoes from the engine room and the boat loses all propulsion. Despite the captain's best efforts, the vessel drifts aimlessly, at the mercy of wind and current. This, in essence, is a vessel not under command. A vessel incapable of maneuvering as required by the COLREGS, posing a potential hazard to itself and others. The reasons for a vessel becoming not under command are numerous and varied. Mechanical failures, such as a complete loss of engine power or steering, are common culprits. External factors, like a fouled propeller entangled in fishing nets or a rudder jammed by debris, can also render a vessel helpless. When a vessel becomes not under command, it is crucial to signal this status to other vessels in the vicinity. This is typically done by displaying 2 all-round red lights at night or 2 black balls in a vertical line during daylight hours. These internationally recognized signals act as a warning beacon, alerting other boaters to exercise extreme caution and maintain a safe distance. It is equally important for other boaters to understand the implications of encountering a vessel not under command. They must give such vessels a wide berth and be prepared to take early and substantial action to avoid a collision. Remember, a vessel adrift is unpredictable and requires a heightened level of caution and awareness. Section 4. Restricted inability to maneuver. Understanding the limitations. Picture a bustling harbor, alive with activity. A tugboat diligently maneuvering a massive cargo ship into its berth. exemplifies a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver. While not completely helpless, this tugboat's ability to deviate from its course is severely limited due to the task at hand. The definition of a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver encompasses a wide range of situations beyond just towing operations. Vessels engaged in dredging, surveying, underwater operations, or even fishing with trawls or other gear that restricts their maneuverability fall under this category. Additionally, vessels laying, servicing, or picking up navigation marks are also considered restricted. Just like a vessel not under command, a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver must signal its status to other vessels. During daylight hours, this is achieved by displaying 3 black balls in a vertical line. At night, 3 all-round lights, red, white, red, arranged vertically, convey the same message. These signals serve as a visual alert, informing nearby vessels to proceed with caution and anticipate potential maneuvering limitations. When encountering a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver, other boaters must recognize that this vessel may not be able to maneuver as freely as other vessels. This means maintaining a safe distance, reducing speed if necessary, and being prepared to take early and decisive action to avoid a collision. Patience and understanding are key when navigating around such vessels, as their restricted maneuverability often necessitates a more deliberate and cautious approach. Section 5. Constrained by draft, navigating shallow waters. Imagine a majestic cruise ship, towering above the waterline, gracefully gliding towards a tropical island. While seemingly effortless, this maneuver requires meticulous planning and careful navigation, particularly when navigating shallow waters. This is where the concept of constrained by draft comes into play. Draft refers to the vertical distance between the waterline and the bottom of a vessel's hull. A vessel is considered constrained by draft when its draft is such that it navigates in constantly shallow water relative to its available depth. This constraint significantly limits the vessel's ability to deviate from its course, as veering even slightly off course could result in grounding. Unlike the previous categories, there is no specific day shape or light signal for vessels constrained by draft. However, these vessels often display navigational lights indicative of their size, alerting other vessels to their limited maneuverability. Additionally, nautical charts and electronic navigational aids provide crucial information about water depths, aiding all vessels in safely navigating these potentially hazardous areas. When encountering a vessel constrained by draft, other boaters must recognize that this vessel is operating with a limited margin for error. Passing too closely or creating a large wake could force the constrained vessel off its carefully planned course, potentially leading to grounding or collision. Therefore, maintaining a safe distance, reducing speed to minimize wake, and exercising extreme caution are paramount when navigating near vessels operating in shallow waters. Section 6, Rule 3, your guide to safe and responsible boating. As we've explored, COLREGS Rule 3 provides a foundational understanding of vessel statuses that are critical for safe navigation. By grasping the concepts of vessel not under command, vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver, and vessel constrained by draft, boaters gain a heightened awareness of the challenges and limitations faced by different vessels on the water. This understanding translates directly into practical safety measures. Recognizing a vessel not under command prompts us to prioritize avoiding action and proceed with extreme caution. Encountering a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver encourages us to be patient, maintain a safe distance, and anticipate potential maneuvering limitations. Navigating near a vessel constrained by draft reminds us to minimize our wake, give ample space, and recognize the critical importance of accurate navigation in shallow waters. In essence, Rule 3 provides a framework for responsible boating, urging us to move beyond simply following the rules and embrace a proactive approach to safety. By internalizing these definitions and applying them diligently, we contribute to a safer, more predictable, and ultimately more enjoyable boating experience for everyone. Remember, safety on the water is a shared responsibility, and understanding Rule 3 is a crucial step towards fulfilling that responsibility.